Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through only cause you set up the...
Good morning, friends. I have an entire box here of Catrice cosmetics. We are going to do a full face. I might have to supplement a thing or two if I don't have it, but let's start by showing you guys what I have. All of it came really packaged nicely. It had it all was wrapped, each individual item was wrapped in bubble wrap. So I'll show you what I have. I think this I gotta research, but I think you put this on before. It's Instant Awake. It's an under eye brightener, and I'm pretty sure you put this on before you put anything on. So we will do that first. I don't have a concealer, so I am going to use my own concealer. But I got two foundations in different shades. This is HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. It says 24 hours mattifying, water and sweat proof with niacinamide. And then this, and that's in the shade, hold on, that one is in the shade Light Beige. This one, I've used this before and I know I like it. This is True Skin Hydrating Foundation. This one has hyaluronic acid, long lasting. I'm probably going to test them both. This might be a better color, but I may mix them just to get so that it's all even for the day. I do have an interesting powder. This is a Soft Glam Filter Powder. Looks really pretty too. It's got like all these different colors in it, which is a brightening thing typically. We got a little bit of a piece there that broke off, but. And then I have a highlighter called Space Glam Holo Highlighter, which I'll swatch for you guys. I can open it here. So let's swatch that now. Ooh, that's like purples and greens and stuff. We'll see what that looks like on the face. It's pretty. All right. I have a tinted lip oil, Gloss and Glow. We'll try this. I don't know if I'll use that in the final look. The lipstick we'll use, this one is a matte shade 060 Scandalous. Just a pretty rose matte. You can see it's got it says Catrice on the side too. Nice, okay. I think I got a lip liner. Yeah, I got a lip liner, plumping lip liner. I don't know if a lip liner can be plumping, but that's what it says. It says it's got Maxi Lip from Sederma that plumps the lips with mint oil. We'll see. We'll see if it does anything. This one is more of a brown shade in the color Starring Roll. I think that'll still work with that lipstick. And then I have a liquid blush. It says to shake this well. This is a pink shade. Blush Affair is what it's called. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the name of it. It's Pink Feelings. So we'll see if this look comes together. I have a eyeliner for like the liquid, and then I have a Kajal liner in blue, which is, I've got blue actually in my shirt, so we may try that today as well. I also, for a flick, this is supposed to help you give no smudge, easy wing, and a cut crease, but also you can put it for mascara, so you don't, because I always get mascara up here, and then I have to go in with a little Q-tip and clean it up. And then you can also make a wing with these, or do eyeliner. I'm not super sure how to use this. Oh, I see, okay, it gives us directions on the back, so I'm gonna not break the back, and we'll see if we can use that too. And then for the, I use mauves a lot, so this is called Colors of Bloom, this palette, but I think what I'm gonna do today, because I am wearing orange and blue, and I wanna use that blue liner, is go into the neutral shades, and there's a really beautiful shade called Butterfly in here. Hold on, I gotta open this. Oh my gosh, didn't even film that. Okay, so I think we're going to be, so that's a highlighter, but I think we're going to be using these shades today. And here's some of the pretty pinker shades too that are gorgeous, but and maybe I'll use that, I don't know. But these are stunning. Look at the sparkle in those. I don't have a what am I trying to say? I don't have a concealer in here. I didn't get that, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Natasha Denona, do a little spot cleaning, and then we'll go in with the two foundations. Okay, we're going to start with this one because I've never used this before. I don't know if this color is okay. Again, this is in light beige, and it is sort of like a dropper type. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm just going to sort of, I guess, use a brush on my face. I don't really even know how many drops you're supposed to use of this. Let's see what this does. This is also supposed to be full coverage and last 24 hours, so, and be sweat proof and waterproof. We'll see, because I'll be working in the garden today, so we'll see. That's the case. It looks nice. It's a good match, I think, for me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use this one today. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this all over my face, because I want to do like a little wear test and see how it does. It's kind of hard to pick up. The dropper could be better, but I'm sure for the price, they're not going to put the best component in it. Beautiful coverage though. We'll see if it lasts. It's very natural, and it's mattifying, I believe it said. I wonder how it does underneath here. Bring it down on the neck. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, we'll see how long that holds up. All right, now I don't have bronzer, so I'm going to go into my own bronzer. We'll just use the Too Faced because it happens to be out. So we'll use Too Faced bronzer. This one is Sun Bunny. I did get a little bit hard pan, as you can see, and it's not that old, but it does work, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm just kind of going all along my cheeks. I'll do my forehead and underneath my chin too, just to give like a little bit of and over the nose a little, just to give a little bit of where the sun would hit. That's pretty too. That looks good with that foundation. I think I'm gonna like that foundation. I hope it holds up like it says it does. But I mean, I need to put a little concealer up here, and so what I'm gonna do with that is I have a brightening one from Natasha Denona. This is very light, but it will hopefully get rid of some of these dark circles. And then we'll go in with our powder that we picked up. Okay, that concealer to me didn't do much for Natasha Denona. I think it could have been better. It's fine. All right, so before the powder, I want to use the blush because this is a liquid blush, and it does say that I need to shake it well. It feels like there's not much in here either. This feels like it would go away. It's only 10 mLs, but it feels like empty. I'm sure it's in here, but I feel like you're gonna go through this, and it looks a little oily on the skin. Do you see that? I feel like you're gonna go through this quickly. We'll see. Yeah, it definitely has an oily texture to it, which I'm not loving. And doesn't give me as much of a blush as I would want either. I use my hands because I thought if I use the blender, the blender was going to take too much of the color away. So it does give you a little bit of a flush look. Maybe if I shook it a little bit more. Okay, upon further, it does do a little bit better. Like if you really, really shake the heck out of it, but it's still a very oily consistency. Not sure I'm loving this. I'd rather do a cream blush than this. And I think if you have oily skin, you're gonna hate this because it feels like an oil on your skin. This is the kind usually that gets sucked up when you put powder and it just sort of will disappear on your skin. So we'll have to just sort of watch it and see. But let's go in and try the Soft Glam Filter Powder. The test for me is always on my forehead, so let's see what... right now, hating this powder. It looks chalky. Like the foundation, do not like this powder already. And in fact, I even think there's too much green in it and that it's giving like a green cast to the skin. Okay, so far, just as obviously first impressions, I'm not impressed with the powder or the blush. And, oh dang it, I forgot to use this. We'll use it in the next video, the Awake stuff. I forgot to use that. So, all right, so give me a minute. We're gonna go into the eyes next, and then we'll do lips and highlight. Actually, just to keep my lips plump, I'm gonna go ahead and use the lip oil while we're doing the eyes too, because I don't know how I'm gonna use this at the end. This is a tinted lip oil. I don't know if I can tell you what color it's in. Drama Mama. All right. Starting with the shade Dahlia. Now, to use this cut crease, what it's saying that you do is that you put it right on your eye, like right where the crease is, but because I have hooded eyes, I'm gonna move it up slightly like this and go in this way and see what we get. Maybe it's user error. Let's try again. Not loving that. I'm just gonna blend it out. We'll try this for like the wing and mascara. I'm sure that just takes a little bit of practice, but your eyes are curved and it's hard to hold it flat. All right, going in with the color Orchid up here, just to use at the top to soften everything. But that color Dahlia is a nice color. It gives a lot of pigment and you can build it, which is nice. And this does do a little something as well. I do feel like it's coming in quite a bit darker on the camera than it actually is though. In person it's quite light, but on camera it's coming in dark. And I think that that might just be, is this lip gloss? Is this lip gloss a pH lip gloss? Color changing lip oil. So it's gonna stain my lips, and that's like a shade of like Barbie pink. So I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm gonna take that off. I didn't realize it was a color changing pH one. I'm trying to show you, it's like, it's so much lighter than it's looking. I can't get it to show you the real color. Oh well. All right, now we're gonna start packing on some of these shimmers. We're gonna start with the darkest shimmer, which is Jasmine, right here. Then we're gonna put that on the outer edge. Well, I guess there was grape. That grape's the darkest, but the colors that I want to use, this is the darkest. Kind of pretty, like a rose gold bronze shade. Now, I'm going to go in with Butterfly next on the rest of the eye. I may, oh, that's beautiful. I was going to say I might have to wet this. Kind of curious what would do wet, but it's really pretty but not wet. Let's do wet the other side. That's pretty. That's a very soft look, which is kind of what I wanted today. This is wet. Seems like it gives more dry, honestly. These are pretty. Now I'm going to take Moonflower, this shade here, and just kind of go in between the two shades that we did there, up the middle. And I'm going to add a little bit more of that first shade with my finger because I think it needs it right here. That's nice. Okay. Now on the bottom, I'm going to use the color Colibri right here and use that just on the outer here. Like the outer 3/4. I'm going to take the dark rose shade and put that on the inner corner for a little pop of the different shade. Okay, I wanted to see if there was a way to blow it out with, I guess I'll go in with Orchid. That was the white shade, and just take that underneath and blow it out a little bit. Okay, there's how it's looking so far. Now this, and I am nervous about using this tool for this. So it's saying for a flick, you just go right there and, like, I guess flick it. I don't know. Hold please. All right, this liner is a little different than I thought too. It's like a pot and it comes in here, and so I'm gonna do the top part and then I'll use that tool for the flick. I'll be right back. All right, this is just a first impression, but it's not that this is hard to use, but I had to make a thicker line than I wanted because it was starting to like bleed up because it's like a liquid. So probably not great for people that have mature eyes. Not the best thing for us. I am going to go ahead and try doing this and just see what happens. And probably Okay, well that was easy enough. Can I do it again? No. Because this was liquid. Now if you had a, you're gonna have to wipe this off. If you have a, because you got to turn it around and then it gets the stuff on and it made an extra line. So you're gonna have to wipe it off in between unless you're using a pencil, which is what, this will work fine if you have a pencil. We'll clean it up with the concealer here in a minute. Oops, oh my God, I just totally messed that up. All right, hold on, I'm gonna go off camera and try to fix it. Okay, that was the best that I was able to do there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this liner underneath here, this pretty blue shade. It is very pointy, so we'll see if I can get the color to show up. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty. All right, and I don't have mascara, so I'm going to use the Princess Lash Mascara. I'm going to clean this off, and we are going to try to put this under the lash. I think what you do actually is this, so that you can like brush it up on the lash. Let me just look at this. I think that's what you do. Yes. Please, please don't make a mess. I already had enough of a mess to clean up. And then I feel like my lashes aren't long enough for this. Yeah, like that did nothing. That doesn't work for me. I don't think my lashes are long enough. I'm gonna have to play with that tool because I don't love it. My lashes are also sticky because I had false lashes on, so there's like glue on them, I think, still. So that's making it tougher.
It's the day you've come along to this beautiful world.
I mean, the eyes are pretty. I do like the eyeshadow's pretty, and I like how the skin looks. I'm still not a big fan of the blush, but it is hanging in there, so that's awesome. We have the highlighter, and then we'll do our lips. So the highlight, I'm gonna just use this. This is a Morphe brush, and I have a feeling this is gonna be pretty powdery. Oh, that's actually quite pretty. Yeah, that looks like shit still. Okay, let me wipe this off and we'll go in with the liner in the shade Starring Roll next. It gave me like a popsicle lip stain. Now, keep in mind, this is supposed to be plumping. just broke. It's soft because of that oil in it, and it just broke. It could glide better on the lips, so I'll use it, but I have a feeling it's going to break again. I was hoping for better from Catrice. The skin, though, looks really pretty with that drop. So let's try the lipstick. This is a matte lipstick, which isn't my fave. I don't know why I got matte. Oh, but it feels nice. Doesn't feel too dry. And I like it with the darker around it. Okay, so did we use everything? I think so. So that is our full look. I gotta take my hair down in a minute. I'll take some up close pictures so you can see. So let's just review really quickly. So far, I really like this upon first impressions. This again is the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, 24-hour mattifying water and sweat proof with niacinamide. I will let you know if it's sweat proof and waterproof because I will be sweating outside and we'll see. And I don't think it's gonna last 24 hours on me, but we'll see how it does. I'm not gonna wear it 24 hours. Let's just see if it lasts the whole day. We'll let you know. This I don't love. This is, I would rather have like a felt tip. This is a liquid and it's too harsh for over 40. This is not something that I'll use it, but not something that I'm gonna love. The blue's pretty, but I feel like it kind of already is gone. Not showing up too much. And it's not like I'm gonna be reapplying it all day in the waterline. So we'll see what we get here, but first impressions, meh. Could take or leave it. The plumping lip liner broke, as you saw while it was in mid-use, and it's a little bit of a drag to pull it. It's not as creamy, but it's soft because it has the mint oil. I have no idea if it's pumping or not. I did overline a little bit. I don't know. The highlight I really like. So these two products, worth your money. Love it. I actually also like this lipstick. I would get these three, the highlight, the lipstick, and the foundation. And the palette is pretty. I'm gonna play with it some more. We'll do some more with this just to test it further, but I do really like the look that it gave the eyes. I thought the palette was worth the money as well. This, I think, is a gimmick, and it didn't work great for me. I found it difficult to use. We didn't get to use the under eye brightener, so I have to get back with you guys on that. And then the blush actually is holding its own right now. It's still there and actually quite pretty. So I'm gonna reserve judgment on this, but it was very oily. I have dry skin, so it's fine for me, but it was very oily. So we'll see how this does. And then what was the other thing? There was one more thing that I had. Oh, the powder. I do not like the powder. This is coffee and yuck. So I don't like how it looked. I don't feel like it gave me a filter on my face. So I'm just gonna spray my face quickly just to set it. That's ABH spray, by the way, is what I'm using. The Dewy Set Spray by Anastasia, which I got stuff on. And yeah, we'll go on about our day and I'll get back to you guys on it. But those are my first impressions on this. You guys let me know if you tried any of these. Did they work for you? Did they not work for you? Everybody's skin is different, so sometimes things that work for me aren't going to work for you, and vice versa. But I will have some photos, like I said, at the end, kind of up close, so you can see it in some different light, because right now we're in front of the beauty light, so I'm going to take it just in front of a window so you can really see the skin better. But under the lights, the skin looks fabulous, and I think this is the big winner so far.
It's the day you've come along to this beautiful world, and I'm thinking